Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisadamma sarati sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati namo tassa samma sambuddhassa. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko yehi passiko opanaiko pacchatang veditabbo vinyuhiti namo tassa niyanika dhammassa supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho. Yadidan chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala esa bhagavato savaka sangho. Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyang khetang lokasati. Namo tassa atta ariya puggala mahasanghassa. Evang buddhang sarantanang dhammang sanghang ca bhikkhavo bhayang vacham vitattang va lo mahanso nahesati ti. Namo Buddhaya. Homage to the Perfect One. Homage to the Blessed One. Homage to the Supremely Enlightened Buddha. Homage to our most respected teacher, Venerable Dr. Acharya Buddhadatta, the founder president of Mahabodhi Society, Bangalore. Gratitude to the Sangha for preserving and propagating these noble teachings. Dear Venerable monks, blessings to all of you and metta to all the listeners. A very good evening and hearty welcome to this evening Dhamma session. As usual, we have been listening the Dhamma from the Venerable monks of Mahabodhi Society as a series of Dhammadana. We have been trying our best to give the dana, the Dhammadana. The Buddha said, Sabbadanang Dhammadanang Jinati. Among all kinds of dana offering, the offering of dana is the supreme, is the by far the excellent. So as we all are afflicted by this pandemic and we are confined to our homes, to our dwelling places, and now we are observing this lockdown. And while we are fixed at our homes, Dhamma can be a great blessings. Dhamma can be a source of happiness, source of consolation, source of encouragement. To those who are listening every day, they know that how these sublime messages of the enlightened Buddha, how it is so very wonderful, so very helpful to our lives. So today, as usual, we will begin our session with a small meditation. Say about 10 minutes, we will practice bhavana, 5 minutes for anapanasati and 5 minutes for metta bhavana. And then we will discuss, reflect upon the words of the Buddha, and at the end, I will recite protective chants for your well being and happiness. So, dear friends, dear listeners, let us establish our mind in the triple gem. Let us make our hearts pure. Let us fill up our hearts with joy and happiness. Let us forget our worries, our tensions. For a while, let us enjoy meditation. I would ask all of you, please take a comfortable posture wherever you are, whether you are sitting on your bed or on the floor or on the chair, wherever you are. Make sure that you get a good place, comfortable place to sit. Take a relaxed posture. Keep your body balanced. Keep your back and neck straight. Keep your hands on your lap. Right hand should be on the left. And just relax your entire body and close your eyes. Normally, now feel relaxed in your entire body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Throughout your body, feel very relaxed, feel energetic. Now, let go all your thoughts about the past. Forget about the wilderness of the past. So also forget about the jungles of the future, your planning, imagination, and so on and so forth. Keep aside everything and focus your attention. Bring your attention onto your breath and start observing your breath. The incoming breath, the outgoing breath, the incoming breath, the outgoing breath. When you breathe in, you note this is in breath. When you breathe out, you know this is out breath. Keep on watching your breath. Be mindful of your breath as you breathe in and out. Focus your mindfulness at your nostril, below the nose, above the upper lips. the area where you can feel the breath very clearly, the area where the air comes in and goes out. Focus your mind, be attentive, be alert, be aware. Breath is our lifeline. The time when we were born until now, the breath is following us. Whether we are sitting or lying down or walking or sleeping, all the time. But we have not paid any attention. People say they don't have time to meditate. But when you have time to breathe, then you have time to meditate. Just be mindful of your breath. Keep a guard over your mind. Keep a watch over your mind. Like a person who is sitting at the banks of a river and he is watching the flow of the water. He is not carried away. He is not falling along the water. He is just watching, just like a witness. So also you watch your flow, your breath, just like the clear water is flowing in front of you and you are watching it. Just like a man, a security who is keeping an eye at the entrance. Even so, you keep an eye on your breathing. The more and more you are with your breath, the more and more your mind becomes still, calm, and concentrated. Meditation is an inner journey. Meditation is a journey of inner peace and bliss. The more you meditate, the more your mind becomes clear and clear, pure and pure. If you want to experience the inner joy and happiness, this is the path. Now, with this happy and joyful mind, we shall practice Metta Bhavana for a while. So long we have been doing this Anapanasati, cultivating the mindfulness. Now we will do Metta, meditation on loving kindness, wishing the happiness of yourself and the happiness of all beings, all living beings around us. Now, visualize your smiling face, your joyful face, happy face. Be happy. Smile. If you cannot smile, then imagine you are standing in front of the mirror, and when you smile, how beautiful you look. Or even if you cannot remember, and then you just remember a photo where you give a smile and you look so beautiful in that photo. So just, even though you cannot smile naturally, you can just reflect or remember your smiling face or any happy moments, and visualize your smiling face and wish, may I be happy and peaceful. May I be free from physical and mental suffering. May I be free from disease, illness, sickness, worries and fear, tensions, anger, hatred and ignorance. May I grow up in the path of blessings. May I take care of myself happily. May I live happily. May my parents, my teachers, near and dear ones, brothers and sisters and family members, may all my beloved people be happy and peaceful. May they be free from physical and mental suffering. May they be safe from this virus or any kind of disease. May they be free from greed, hatred, and delusion. May they be free from any kind of physical sickness, problems. May they grow up in the path of Dhamma and blessings. May all living beings in my city, in my country, or in this entire globe, throughout this globe, hundreds and thousands and millions of people are suffering right now or being hospitalized in the hospital. The entire humanity is going through a difficult times. Bring them in a mental screen and wish, may all beings around the world be happy and peaceful. May they be free from physical and mental suffering. May they be free from sickness, disease, problems and worries, dangers, greed, hatred and delusion. May all beings have a happy mind. May all beings grow up in the path of Dhamma and blessings. Now you visualize the entire universe, different types of world systems. Beings are living in, whether in water or on the land or in the air. Whether beings are living in the lower planes or in the higher planes of divine beings. Whether they are human or non-human, man or woman. Any kinds of living beings living in the world system. May all beings in the universe, in the 10 directions, above or below, far or near, visible or invisible, already born or yet to be born, very big or small, large or tiny, may all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings grow up in the path of Dhamma. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be liberated. Extend your metta, spread your metta throughout this universe, touching every living beings. Sabbe satta sukhita hontu. Sabbe satta avira hontu. Sabbe satta abhyapajja hontu. Sabbe satta anigha hontu. Sabbe satta nidukha hontu. Dukkha munchantu. Ladha sampattito ma vigachantu. Sabbe satta kammasaka kammadayada kammayoni kammabandhu kammapadisarano yang kammang karisanti kalyanang va papakang va tassadayada bhavisanti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, please open your eyes. Open your eyes and relax for a while. Okay. Once again, welcome to this Dhamma session, and I am rejoicing with everyone who have joined this meditation session. I give my anumodana to everybody. It was a wonderful time, something different from our daily activity. I'm sure that you had a good time in meditation. We spent about 15 minutes or 20 minutes in meditation. We practice anapana, sati, mindfulness, and breathing for some time, and loving kindness meditation, metta bhavana for some time. So, so having versed our mind, having developed mindfulness and metta, and now we will reflect upon the teachings of the Buddha. Now it is the time for Dhamma discussion, and today I will be talking on something very interesting and very practical teachings, which is very much necessary for lay people. And this is based on a sutta. So, as you know, as a lay people, it is sure that the lay person have different multi faces, different kinds of commitments. And while living at homes, you have many duties to do. You have to look after your parents, look after the families. You have to protect or safeguard your job, your family. So to say, a layperson, it is very difficult to lead a monk life. Everybody and anybody cannot be a monk like me or like anyone like the monks. So, and but we want to be happy, we want to be wealthy, we want to be successful in our life, don't you? If you ask yourself, you are constantly, we are seeking happiness in our lives. So while our lay life is constantly, we are surrounded by sensual pleasures. We want a good thing, good food to eat, a good place to live. We want all the time good things and good things, beautiful things to see, beautiful clothes to wear. So now, once a layperson who approached the Buddha and he says, "Oh Lord, lay life is we are among the families and we have many things to do, and we are constantly surrounded by all kinds of places, and it is very difficult to get out of that. It is difficult to practice detachment, vairagya. So, having lived in the samsara, how to live a happy life or successful life?" So he requested the Buddha, "O Blessed One, please teach us the Dhamma so that it will be beneficial for us, being a layperson, being upasaka or upasika." So he requested the Buddha, "Dittha Dhamma Sukhaya cha Dittha Dhamma Hitaya." And not only that, Dittha Dhamma means at the present life. Samparayika Sukhaya cha Samparayika Hitaya. Samparayika means the future lives. So until we all are liberated, until we attained nibbana, until we finish our karmas, so long we have to take birth again and again in this samsara. So in this samsaric journey, it is really very important to know how to live a happy life, even though we all live in this samsara. Because so long we keep on accumulating the karmas, and these karmas triggers And these karmas take us to another life. And then once we take birth, and then the cycles continues. So until our paramis, our perfections are not fulfilled, until we have not accumulated sufficient amount of strong merits, we will not enter into the streams of liberation. So then what we should do? Actually, we should keep on building the paramis. We should keep on cultivating more and more kushala karmas in our lives. So the Buddha says, at the request of this Kahapati, this Upasaka, his name was Digajanu. So he was a very rich man, very famous man of that time. So Bhagavan said, "O Digajanu, there are four factors, the four sambadas, or four kinds of wealth a lay person should cultivate in this present life so that he is happy here and now. And so also there are four factors, which four conditions which are responsible for a future happy destiny, for a future happiness. So there are four conditions for Dittha Dhamma Sukhaya, and there are equally four factors for the Samparayika Hitaya. So the Buddha said, Utthana Sampada, Arakha Sampada, Kalyana Mittata, and Samajivitata. These are the four factors for the present lives. And so also he says, Saddha Sila Chagapanya, Samparayika Hitaya Cha Samparayika Sukhaya. For the future happiness, for the future happy destiny, or to be born in a happy place where we get a good place, we get a good family, good parents, and a good condition, good friends, like human existence, or even divine planes. These four factors are equally important to cultivate. So now I will explain them in detail. So for the present life, you all need four factors. Now the very first thing is Utthana Sampada. Now, when I am going to tell you these four factors, I'm not going to explain you any divine beings or any devas or any god who is going to bestow or going to bless you so that you become rich and famous and successful instantly. These are actually, to be happy is in our hand. These are all conditions which very much there right here and now. If we cultivate them, then we get them. Here and now, our life can be very meaningful. Our life can be very wonderful. So these four factors related, and it can be practiced, developed in our life. So first thing is Utthana Sampada means exertion or effort, putting forth effort, not being lazy. A person should not be lazy in his duties or in his profession, whatever work he is doing, whether he is a student or whether he is a professional, whatever things we do in our life, we should give our 100%. We should be hardworking. So Utthana means effortful. Being effortful, being hardworking, that brings success and happiness. Or when if you're a student, you put forth effort to learn the skills, learn the subjects very well, then you are a good student. When you are working, then you focus your you know, on your work, and then you are successful at your work, or whether you are a housewife, then you do your duty best. You try to give your duty best. So that's why the Buddha said virya is very, very important. In the 37 factors of enlightenment, Bodhipakya Dhamma, virya has come 9 times. So in Buddhism, effort plays a very important role. Effort saves our life. So being heedful, being effortful to our duties, that is the key to success. So the first thing is uttana sampada. So the accomplishment of effort. That's the first kind of wealth. And then uttana sampada. Then araka. Araka means protection. Now whatever you, from when you are working hard and you have accumulated certain amount of wealth, or you have achieved success in your life, so whatever things or position you have attained, another thing is you have to protect it. Araka. You have to make sure that these wealth or properties or positions are not taken away by thieves, or by, nowadays, by the government or the income tax. If you are misappropriating, then you will be caught. Or then if the natural calamities like the flood or fire or disaster, sometimes even our relatives or our dayada inheritors, so we lost our properties. So another responsibility is that we have to protect the wealth or positions. So also if you are mentally, if you are spiritually attained certain stages, certain spiritual virtue, then you have to protect it, you have to safeguard it by skillful ways, by using your wisdom, by using your mindfulness, by using the things wisely, you can protect it. So, and then the Buddha says the third important, well, you have, you are a very energetic person and you protect your properties, but you are associated with bad company. You don't have good friends. So when you have not, you don't have kalyana mittas and you fall into bad company, then whatever wealth you stored up, you stock up, all those things, you will lose it sooner or later. So kalyana mitta is actually, it is a great blessing to have good friends in your life. A friends who can show you the right path. A friends who himself practice sila, who would encourage you to practice sila. A friend who practices, who have saddha, faith, then you can learn from him. You can develop your saddha from him. A friend from whom you can learn how to give dana, charity. A friend who is a wise friend, who will never misguide you. But nowadays, to get a good friends is really very rare. But Buddha said, Kalyanamitta, you have to associate a benevolent, a good companion. Right? A good companion is actually who would help you in many ways, in so many ways. So, associate with the Kalyanamitta, not with the Papake Mitte. Buddha says, Bhajetha Mitte Kalyane, na bhaje Papake Mitte. Associate with the Kalyana Mittas, not with the evil ones. Our friends who will drag you to unwholesome ways, who will tell you, let's go to the, let's have some drinks, let's have let's play this game and that games, let's involve in so many bad things in our lives. Those kind of friends actually, even though you find pleasure for temporarily, but in the long run you will actually suffer and all your wealth will be go away. You will lose everything. So kalyana mittata. And then the fourth quality is samajivitata, a balanced living. Living economically, living according to your income and expenditure. Your expenditure should not exceed your earnings. You should not be too too much stingy, or you should not be too much, you see, generous or too much lavishly spending the money. You have to find out the balance. Actually, the Buddha said, whatever a person, whatever earnings is getting, he should divided them into four parts. The 2% he should keep for investment, and 1% for his allowances or his for donation, offering dana, and the fourth one he should keep it for emergency fund. So like that, if we spend our money wisely, then we will not have any problem in our life. The Buddha gives an example of a weighing machine, like a person who weighs. He should see the things should not dip, dipped into so much this side, or you should not be go up like that. So there must be a balance between your income and expenditure, like a person who is weighing with these materials. When you buy the vegetables, when you buy the things in the grocery shops, how do they give, right? So that's the example. So here we can see how this is a blueprint, this is a complete picture of how a layperson should actually lead his or her life. So there are these four, so Buddha says, these four sambhadas, that means these four dittha dhamma. If somebody who practices these four qualities, he or she, is bound to be happy, he's bound to be successful and prosperous in this very life. So, dear friends, you understood these four qualities. First one, if you remember, Utthana Sampada, being exertful, being energetic. Arakha Sampada, protecting or safeguarding your wealth. Then Kalyana Mittata. Kalyana Mittata is associating with good friends. The Buddha says, Asevana cha balanang panditanang cha sevanang. Puja cha pujaniyanang etang mangalamuttamang. The very first verse in the Mangala Sutta, the Blessed One told us what is the real blessings. Not to associate with evil friends, but to associate with good friends. And the fourth quality is living a balanced life, measuring your income with expenditure. You know how much you should spend for what, right? So that way, these things everybody can practice. It is not very difficult that we cannot practice it. So these are called dittha dhamma, dittha dhamma sukhaya, dittha dhamma hitaya. These four kinds of things which brings happiness in this life. So what about the next life? Do you think that all these properties and all these belongings, your family, your investment, and your good friends even, all these things which we assemble throughout this whole life, we have to just leave it behind. So in the future life, we cannot carry all these material things. So for the future existence, we have to carry something very spiritual things, something very noble things. And these qualities are Saddha, Sila, Chaga, Panya. Now, Saddha means faith. Now, here, faith doesn't mean the blind faith or blind belief. Faith here means conviction based on wisdom, right understanding. Saddha in the Buddha, Saddha in the qualities of the Buddha, unshakable faith, so to say, unshakable faith in the qualities of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and Saddha in the workings of Karma and Vipaka, actions and its result. So when we have Saddha in the right understanding, then we will, in the future existence, we will not born in a very miserable plane of existence. We will born in a very conducive environment where we get the Buddha Dhamma Sangha again. Saddha is like the seed. If you sow that seed of Saddha in this life, when you grow that seed, then surely you will land up in a very happy existence in the next life. And then the Buddha says, Sila. Well, you know, a Silavanta person, a virtuous person, he lives happily here and now and the life hereafter. If you remember, I have already told you in the last discourses, Sat Sila is just like a beautiful qualities, a wonderful qualities. It's just like the gahana, the jewelry. It looks so beautiful when we practice Dhamma, when you practice Sila Dhamma, your life becomes so beautiful. And at least the 5 basic moral precepts, if you follow, then you will never born in a miserable plane of existence. You will land, you will born in such a place where Panchasila is very minimum. Imagine a place where the people are following the 5 silas. How wonderful that place, how wonderful that surrounding. Where people, they don't steal, they don't kill, they don't do any kind of misconduct, they don't speak lie. Nobody, you know, they involve in drinks and alcohol. Such kind of place, how wonderful would be. So one who practices sila, surely his future gati, destiny would be a happy place. So sila we can take to the next life. Even though we practice sila through this body, speech and mind, we have to practice now. So sila sampada, then chaga, dana. Chaga means charity, you see, offering. Practicing charity is even wonderful practice. It is like the very first parami in the Dasaparami. Danancha silancha nekhammang panya viriyena cha panchamang khanti metta cha adittanang metta upekha iti dasa. Like that, Dasaparami, among the Dasaparami, the first one is dana. So dana never means that you give of everything in charity. No, dana is not about material things. It is about the quality of your mind. It is like giving up, letting go your attachment, reducing your greed. Dana is not the material things, how much, what are the things you offer, but it is like giving away a piece of a chunk of your greed. So whatever things you have, you are not so much of mean or not stingy. You delight in sharing. So dana, whenever a person offers dana, he will never be poor. Our teacher used to say, "जो देता है सो पाता है." जो देता है सो पाता है means whoever gives, जो दान देता है उसको मिलता है. So when you are practicing charity in this life, you will get those things in the next life. Don't think that I lost something when I offer it. I lose. No, actually you are getting that punya, and that punya will surely help you in the next existence. This is all about dana. If I keep on explaining about dana, it will be so vast. Dana is really, it is a great spiritual practice. In Mangala Sutta, Bhagavan says, Danancha Dhammacharya cha Nyatakanancha Sangaho